Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome to a quick hit on a Sunday afternoon. Welcome, come on in. Let me get settled. I hope you guys had a great 4th of July weekend. Those in the US that are celebrating, and everyone overseas who's not celebrating. Hope you just had a good summer weekend. I am heading to New York City this week. Well, right now, actually, after this. I gotta be in New York for the week. I love you all. A couple of little things. Let's start with this. Here it is. I thought it was a quiet summer weekend. Let me pull this up. What Janet Caperna from the Valley does not realize is, like I said, I thought I stand by. I think this is her last season, Danny's last season, Nia's last season, and Jason's last season, her husband. And I think maybe it's Jasmine's last season too. Maybe. What you guys don't realize about Danny and Nia, a lot of people are DMing me saying, like, I can see it. It's not that they're bad. They're nice people. I just think the show, they want it to be just amazing. Like I just think they're fluff. I don't think they're staying. That's just my honest opinion. What Janet doesn't realize is she is. Look, I think she was going anyway. I think everyone's over her. I think you guys are over her. The difference is, again, we loved to hate Ramona. That's what they like. They don't like when you hate someone. Like when you hated Lisa Rinna with a passion. Unfortunately, it was the end of her. When you hated Diana Jenkins, that didn't work out so well. You guys seem to hate Janet, so I think she was leaving anyway. But here's what has now happened, and I don't think that I feel actually bad for her. I think what we're about to discuss is sick. But I think that what she doesn't realize is this is actually going to lead to her dismissal. Her being honest about this stuff isn't going to help her keep her job. So, I mean, producers aren't playing. The minute it gets dark, it's kind of like the dark cloud surrounds you. And I just think, look, if a dark cloud surrounded Kyle fucking Richards, she's not going to be run off the show, right? If a dark cloud surrounds, I don't know, who else is really protected? Tamra fucking Judge at this point. She's not going to leave the show. But this Janet was on shaky ground anyway. So Janet has received death threats and she has left the US. So she's left the US and she has received death threats. So she has left the country with her husband and their 18-month-old son. She's made her Instagram private. So imagine being in the public eye on reality TV. The last thing you want to do is have a private Instagram. Her Instagram is now private. She has gone to Switzerland during this season of The Valley, and she has spoken out to the Daily Mail. I'm sick of threats and slurs being normalized because we signed up for this when we joined reality TV. That's sick and not normal, and I'm not ever going to pretend it's normal or acceptable to message strangers with threats. Now, if I look, have I gotten like threats? Well, Kelly Dodd is going to beat me up, so I've got a threat from her. That's a whole nother issue. Don't you worry, I handle everything. But like, do people reach out to me and tell me they want me to die? Not really, but anybody that goes low like that, especially in the private comments, I just block them and I move on. At least if it's a public comment, it's for people to see. If it borderlines on disagreeing with me or having a conversation, I allow it. If it's like to take me out or just to bring me down and there's nothing constructive about it, I just block the person. I mean, don't ever give light to it. Don't ever care. Don't ever internalize it, guys. Don't worry about what people say about you. Ignore. They don't know you and they are miserable. But Janet says this. She said, it's sad to me that people go this far. It's definitely the worst part of the job. She's learning how to put boundaries on social media in place. She supports healthy dialogue. She's far from perfect. My hope is that yesterday we did our show on Patreon. And I talked about, like, man, she's really raining on Kristen's parade. Well, man, I didn't realize just how much she was. That's you. That episode didn't do her any good. This it really everyone is happy. I've seen the comments. I used to hate Kristen. I was crying. I cried, guys. I cried. And I don't cry. Okay, I didn't cry. Okay, shut up, David. But I had like a tears in my eyes. I had tears in my eyes. But I haven't cried in decades. Let's go with that, which is true. But like, I got teary eyed. It's Kristen. So her poo-pooing that and saying she didn't want to participate because it's all about Kristen didn't do her any well. After this last episode, people are really coming for her. But here, along with this statement, she provides these death threats. Here are some of the examples. I hope you die a slow and painful. And she showed screenshots. So there are screenshots to prove this. So she's not just making it up. I hope you die I mean, could you ever imagine saying this to an actual breathing human being? That's when it's like, it's too serious, guys. I hope you die a slow and painful death. You are so ugly. Are you actually a man? You look like a man. You are evil. So we have lots of, not a little bit, we have a lot of homophobia with these comments too. You are so ugly and you are so ugly. Are you actually a man? You look like a man. You are evil and I wish death upon you. I will put a Sicilian curse on your soul and your husband. Someone else wrote with a screenshot, ooh, I know where you live. I've seen where your son goes when you're not with him. Keep an eye on your brakes. Now that's sick. I would go to the police. That is when, to me, you go to the police. I know where you live. I've seen where your son goes when you're not with him. Keep an eye on your brakes. I'm sure it's an empty threat, but that to me that's no joke. Then a third targeted her mental state. You literally make me so sick. You're the nastiest person I've ever seen. I think you need a lot of mental help. You're absolutely disgusting and most likely a psychopath mother and wife. You think you're such hot shit. I would love to see you in the streets. Then someone else said, I hope you rot like you deserve, you worthless garbage. Another said, go down in a sewer and said they hoped her son would grow up absolutely hating her. These are sick. But then someone said in all capitals, I literally hope you die. Also, someone said, can you crash in a helicopter ride like your whole family? I don't need your offspring producing. These people are sick. They are sick. They are sick. They are sick. So she said that she has left the US. These are death threats. But the thing is, she's not welcome by you guys. You guys don't like her. And now she's putting all these things out there in the public. I'm sure she's told producers. So when it comes time to whether she comes back or not, she probably wasn't going to come back anyway. But now all this is surrounding her. And it's like Janet is receiving death threats and she's talking about it. And to me, it's now just too dark. Now, yeah, of course, bravo. God, do I have I just did a facial. Do I still have a face mask on? Oh my God. Yeah. Do we have a double standard here? Yes. Jax Taylor there could be articles and petitions, and he can say that he hurled a couch or whatever at Britney. As the star of the show, Jax's future to me is more up in the air. I can see them saying this is too toxic, but mind you, I mean, if they're going to make a big statement about toxicity, like Janet's not even doing this, but it's just look, there's just a double standard, right? I'm not sure Jax is going to be kept, but I think he's going to be kept, to be honest with you. But all this surrounding Janet, I don't think they would have kept her anyway. But I don't think this helps her case that there's death threats and stuff. They're just going to be like, reality TV wasn't for her. And she's definitely going to lose her job. It's not her fault she's receiving death threats. You see, that's not what I'm saying. But this dark cloud around her ain't going to help her keep her job. Also, she said, according to her, one message came from a woman who she's saying that a former friend and co-star is interacting with her haters. Girl, just say what you mean. You're referring to Dodie. I had a former friend and co-star who responded to someone's comment questioning the safety of my child, blah, blah, blah. The former friend decided to respond with a laughing, joking emoji, and I'm so disappointed in that. So she's basically trying to take Kristen out. So Janet from the Valley flees the US amid death threats. Okay? There you go. True story. Can't make that up. I think she's going to lose her job because of it. I think she would have lost her job anyway. Too dark. Too much crazy stuff surrounding her. Louie Ruelas. Speak of dark. Well, I heard a story. What? I'm sorry. It's you hear this in the back.